pot the piece and the stain made a rough transition. All the love I gave her had no limits. It came right back in contingent. In other words, the shit was conditioned. Had to focus and revision. I had to get it right, I had to get in line. I had to stop dimming my light to focus on flashing lights. Feel like a long, long time that it took. The process wasn't a good look. You know the conversation really took. It went like this, look, I had to look in that self-account, get a new pic, develop who I am. Had to detach from my own genes, old habits, new lens, validate who I'm letting in. Gave too much, feeling less than. I finally know my worth and my value, and it's set me.
Love me the most when they pray on my downfall, hoping that I lose it all. Love me the most, even when they short me, I'ma stand tall. I'll love me the most, the most, the most, the most. I'll love me the most, the most, the most. I'll love me the most. I stand out in the groove, yeah, I'm never in the loop. All family, no crew, the only nigga around me, Benjamin Blue. Accountable, I ain't listening to nothing outside of myself. I'ma do me, you should follow suit. You can see it in my aura. I'ma go in the room.
Happy brownie. Happy brownie. For the Quantos. For the Quantos.
Going in the room, I be pulling from the moon. Heard the starlight in you. I'm flowing like water, stay glued to the soil. Fire in me, I'm boiling. When I'm gone,
I had to look in that self-account, get a new pic, develop who I am. Had to detach from my own genes, old habits, new lens, validate who I'm letting in. Gave too much, feeling less than. I finally know my worth and my value, and it's set me.
love me the most when they praying on my downfall, hoping that I lose it all. Love me
Big money.
when they short me, I'ma
Big
stand
money.
tall. Love me the most, the most.
Walking a chosen mouth.
Priceless. B. Got a question, Brody.
What's up, bro?
Just being here for a while, interacting with different energies, you know, YouTube, things like that.
Yeah.
When it comes to like the feminine energy, the goddesses that you have interacted with since being here, have you had to deal with anyone looking at you a certain way because you're American, because of the passport bros, that energy and how a lot of them are moving, maybe like coming here to pay for sex or just here to get some sex, sell some dreams to women and dip off? Like, have you had to deal with any like pushbacks as far as the goddesses knowing that you're a genuine person or anything like that?
Great question, bro. Definitely have experienced that to an extent though, because of who I am and how I move. But especially when I first got here to Colombia, this is such a beautiful, beautiful country with so many things to offer. But a lot of people, for whatever reasons, the mindset they have here is that people come here just a lot for prostitution, for the sex, for that type of time, that type of energy, which of course is here and it's very prevalent. But for myself, especially when I first came here, you know what I'm saying, I was in a position of healing, you know what I'm saying? Like being here, especially the first place I went to when I got to Colombia was Cartagena. And that's when I got to see very quickly just kind of how the culture is here, and with the women, with how much sex. We'll just put that out there. Sex is just so it's promoted.
Wow.
It's here. You know what I'm saying? It's very prevalent. So it was a bit overwhelming at first, and even had an experience where I literally just spoke with a goddess, bro. Like conversing for about 10 minutes, no more than 15 minutes. And I was just about to move on my merry way, and she was trying to ask me for some money. Like, and it caught me by surprise, like
What?
crazy. Like obviously I am where I'm at, but I was very shocked, and it helped me realize real quick the type of energy, the type of time you can be on here. But it also showed me real quick, like, yo, that ain't really how I move. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a first instance. But since then, for myself, it's been as I spend more time here, you connect. You see the difference between goddesses that are real, authentic, themselves. You know what I'm saying? Focused on their journey, their goals, their dreams, their ambitions. Then you got the other goddesses that are, for whatever reasons, because it's not just always just them. You know, they get promoted and pushed by other people, family, to live this specific lifestyle. But it's heavy out here. If you want to be on this type of time where you heavily move into your sexual energy, um, it's a lot. It's a lot. So for me, it's been amazing, but it's been interesting to see just how much of that energy exists here.
Yes.
But then you also see the difference in the way the goddesses will treat you and talk to you once they hear you, but they also see that you're not on that type of time. In a whole different type of vibe. How about yourself, my bro?
You know, being here, just, that first day being here and then seeing the sex tourism to an extent was like, yo, my nigga, that's crazy. It's wild. But two, just I like genuine people. Genuine interactions, and early on I could see like some people just like even goddesses that may have spoke to me or say anything to me. One could be the image, the look, the vibe. How we walk. You can tell from the way I walk. I ain't from around here. Probably couldn't tell because I ain't walking nowhere. But I think they that right there puts a certain perception on me because of so many people that come here that want to be passport bro. You know what I'm saying? Like come here to be on some trash. You know, to each his own. But you know what I'm saying? Sell dreams, pay for some. I ain't paying for nothing. I ain't selling you no dreams. I'm not genuine connections always. So, so for me, I think I could see that energy. I haven't connected, but I could see that energy heavy of certain females already, goddesses already, when they look at certain people already from the States and from America, they hear Estados Unidos. They already think, oh, you probably here on some trash. You just here to spend some money, get some booty. You ain't really that back home, most likely.
Bro. It's the first thought that comes to a lot of these women's heads.
And then meeting certain men, since we've been here, I don't call them gods, meeting certain men, you realize like, yo, that shit is very prevalent. Like these and they like talk and are braggadocious about the fact that they are out here clapping this, smacking that, paying for this, paying for that, and really are like supporting, hyping passport bros.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's a go to passport bros. Like, we not one and the same, Brody.
Not
like,
at
you know
all.
what I'm saying?
And bro, to be real with you, man, like, of course, things pop on social media, Instagram, all of that. I didn't realize what Passport Bros was until I'm already several months here.
Already in the country.
I'm like, so this, it kind of caught me by surprise, but then it didn't, because it's just like, man, I'm gonna be totally real with you. The first thing it said to me is it screamed to me how many men are leaving wherever they come from to come here looking for something that they're not used to having, something they never had. They come in here they're really looking for genuine love, but looking for it in different.
You said genuine love?
At the root of it, I think at the root of it.
Yeah.
At the root of it, that's what it is. Whether they know that, you know what I'm saying?
Facts,
It's a lot of trauma and
Facts.
different shit there, of course. But they want something that they're not used to having.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so for myself, it's like I was raised. Shout out to my mama, man. Shout out to my pops. I was raised in a way to always respect the women, to always respect the goddesses. And so for me, it's just been natural and normal to converse with a goddess, get to know a goddess, you know what I'm saying, on a real level. Now, no, I'm trying to just pay. I feel disrespected if you think I'm just trying to pay for sex with you, yo.
I got a question. How has, when the goddesses have got to experience that you truly, I don't even want your sex. I'm communicating, I'm connecting to you. I just want to see what your energy is like, because I'm not even going to rock with you if you don't even got a goddess energy. So I'm not even talking to you for sex. I'm talking to genuine get to know you. How has the reception been once a goddess has got to experience the God that you are and not being in that energy? Like, what has the experience been with that?
Man, I get treated like a king, Brody. And just in a it's a short, quick way to say it is, but to more so expound on that is because like I feel when a goddess sees that in you and they see that you're not on that trash or on that type of time or just on whatever that is, they see you more genuine. You have genuine energy. You're not just thirsty to get between their pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more so here with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, really dialogue, chopping it up, building. Especially coming to another country. I'm trying to learn your language. I'm trying to learn your dialogue, yes, the way you move, the way you act, how you interact with your people, and what you've been taught, and what you've learned.
Yes.
That's what I'm on.
Your culture.
And when they see that and they genuinely feel it, bruh, it's immaculate divine connections.
Oh God, bro.
That part.
Oh God. true appreciation and gratitude for getting to experience your energy.
Yes.
Experience the person that you are, you know, and really seeing that you are truly about what you say you're about. Like you truly live it, you know?
That's what I ain't want to cut you off, but that's what, when they see and they spend enough time to see that you are who you say you are. You know what I'm saying? You're not just putting this on your social media. You're not just trying to. This is not a front. This is real. This is genuine. And a lot of times, goddesses ain't seen this before. It's very rare. You know? So it's like, it's such a genuine, beautiful interaction and connection because it's almost showing them a whole new way that they never even knew existed. I love breaking the stigma of what a man from the United States looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Or a man in general, especially from America. You know, if we were just talking about America right now, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no different when it comes to the experience of the energy. You know,
but it's just like it feels like it's multiplied.
Yes, but being here, it's almost like being in the Olympics, but you're not in the Olympics. You're representing a whole country. You know,
But with that, you get the coming back to that, getting that passport bro energy. Like some goddesses, if they meet you off the rip without getting to know you, they will assume that you're because you're representing your country. You're like that other guy that I messed with or that I met. You're gonna be just like him. It's like, hold on. I'm here to change that narrative. And then 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna speak to you in Spanglish or Spanish, and more so Spanish. So you see, like, I'm here. I'm immersing myself. You know what I'm saying? They not like us. They not like us, bro. You know what I'm saying? They not. And it shows, bro, with the experience in the way that the people here interact with you,
not even here, bro.
Just in general.
Mexico,
Peru. Wherever we at, bro.
You know, so I definitely I feel it 100%, bro. I didn't seen it. I see it, experienced it, and you know, like it's a fad. People, you know, they have the passport bros, and when we say on that trash, I'm gonna be outside on that trash. It's really a good time, but you know, enjoying yourself. But when it comes to like selling dreams or paying for some sex and just being there for that, and not actually having a genuine connection, that's totally different. You know,
100%.
And I feel like even the gods or men that we interact with that see that we don't move that way, we naturally influence them
for sure
to want to even move differently and not be in the state of
Bro.
I'm about to go to this spot or pay for this or pay for that, because being who you are, who you always been. So I know you're the kid, me who I am. There's not, niggas, was never in a part where people thought you as lame and you couldn't have a female, right?
Yeah.
So you already have the energy. Like you said, you tell from the way I walk, I'm not from around. You already have that energy. We already have that energy of if I met myself, I met you, I'm like, yo, females might be like him. You know what I'm saying? He a cool dude. Like people respect him. I'm seeing he
Carry
get love, carry
the
himself a
energy,
certain
all
way.
of that. All
Like
of that.
probably got a bag, even if you don't got a bag, just the way he carries himself, carries himself like royalty,
Yeah.
right? So when you don't move how all the other people move, all the other men move, you know, having the energy you have, you just influence them even more.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, if I'm gonna be around this person, I don't want to be that type of guy, really. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't moving like
He
that.
ain't moving like that, and he seemed like he got motion. He seemed like he living, like he doing his thing. So I agree with that 100%. I want to ask you a question, Brody. What do you feel, from your experience being here, is a big difference between the goddesses that you've met here versus the goddesses that you've met and interacted with in the United States?
Oh man, outside of or even just in Mexico, also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the goddess, shout out, I May, beautiful soul. Um, it's just a difference as far as how they, especially when they get to know you. I say when they get to know you, or what they may expect. It's like the appreciation level. You know what I'm saying, from the jump. Like in the States, like I think maybe a lot of females, a lot of feminine energy can be in their masculine. We all have masculine and feminine energies as a male and as a female. You know,
100%.
and I feel like a lot of times with females, like systematically to an extent, because music plays a role, your parenting plays a role, dad's not in the house, mama telling you to be strong, your girls is probably single, fuck a nigga, this and this and that, you don't need a nigga.
You naming
It's
a lot of
probably more,
programs.
you know what I'm saying? So from that, you know what I'm saying, the
Yeah.
women themselves are in a different type of mode than when it comes to the goddesses in these other countries to an extent, you know, that natural as far as programming they'll go outside of the sex tours. But even when the women that are selling themselves, they really want love.
Yeah.
You know, they got to do what they got to do within their country, but deep down they want love. They want to have a man that they can be with and not have to do this anymore.
And also,
So-
some of them don't want to do that
At all.
Period. You know what I'm saying? They literally be.
I have to. 15 years old, I'm gonna go buy this for you.
Go make it. You got to make
Yes.
this money for us.
But I feel like as getting back to our main point was like they're naturally more in tune with their superpower, which is their feminine energy. And, you know, trying to figure out a way to be an asset for you instead of them trying to see if you can be an asset for them, you know, and spend money on them. They're looking to see how they can be an asset and make things easier for you so you can be a better version, the best version of yourself. So what can I take off your plate? Yeah, you can always find women that's going to be, I want you to be an asset for me. That's natural. But I feel like there's more inclined in countries like Mexico here and these other countries to where even Africa, you know, Thailand, all these places, to where they're in a state more in their superpower. And a woman's superpower when it comes to the man, a god, is their feminine energy. So they're naturally more in tune with their feminine energy to be like, all right, yes, you're the man. You're more the provider, the protector. How can I do something to make it to where I can make things lighter for you? You know, I'm gonna study you, see what you you're gonna say you don't need anything because you're about getting it for yourself. But I'm gonna see what you don't get, what you don't do, and then I'm gonna go do that. You know what I'm saying? Without even no, I'm gonna go do that, and I'm gonna bring this to you. I've met goddess like that in the States, but like it's not as normal that as meeting there as you can naturally probably meet in these other places, which is why you see even passport bros and people in general leaving because they're looking for. A lot of them are looking for love too. Some are here to get the buns, but a lot of people are looking for a woman that they can wife. I met an OG after my Spanish class the other day. Older man, he said, "Yo, I was white guy, cool guy, man, older,
From the
60
States?
something from the States."
Gotcha.
He was like, "I was done with American women after my second divorce or whatever." He's like, "I was done with American women. Like I'm not dealing with that anymore." He was like, and his son was here, found his wife. He was like, "Yo, his son told him to come here. Women are more of wanting to be a wife."
Yeah.
And when I say wife, I mean a helpmate, one that you are working together to continuously to grow. It's not a competition. It's not what you're doing for me. How can we both grow and build each other and have a family and have a harmonious relationship? So he came out here and he found his wife.
I believe that 100%.
Where they found each other.
And it's not to all the goddesses in the Estados Unidos. It's not that there's not quality women in the United States. It's not that
we
it's
done
not.
all met quality before.
We are aware, totally aware that there are programs, there are things, agendas being pushed
Yes.
onto the goddesses
Yes.
that a lot of them are not aware of, they're not
Yes.
seeing and
Yes.
and really taking heed of.
Yes.
And therefore I think that plays a big role in why ourselves and many others are connecting with goddesses in different countries on a different level as far as building partnership. You know what I'm saying? Like not being so superficial, not being so trying to keep up with the Joneses, as they say, type shit. Like,
Not to
know
cut you
what I'm
off,
saying? Nah,
but
go ahead,
this
dog.
is gonna be a whole nother show because we're gonna have to talk about another part of the programming that's even going on now, like men versus women. The man is the prize, the woman is the prize, or the man is this, the woman is this.
Competition.
50-50, 100-100. Like that's another thing, but I think we definitely gonna have to tap into that another time
Yeah,
too.
we have to
you
get
know
a part
what I'm
2
saying?
for that, I
Yeah,
think. Because that's a rabbit hole in itself. That's a rabbit hole in itself.
yeah. But
yeah.
definitely, man, the programming when it comes to
I love me the most when they praying on my downfall, hoping that I lose it all. Love me the most, even when they short me, I'ma stand tall. I love me the most.
Yo, I'm proud of us, Brody. We finally did this.
oh God, we did.